A picture of the Penske pride, Roger Penske, in the offseason with a shot of himself and his 17 Baby Borg trophies representing his 17 wins in the Indy 500. Perhaps none more calculated, though, than his win back in 1994. Unser Jr. was the driver, the engine, a push rod in this Trackside 6 Throwback Thursday. You don't have to look hard to find Roger Penske and Unser Jr. these days. They continue to play prominent roles in a sport synonymous with their presence. And both will be forever connected by one of the most famous engines in Speedway history. When you heard about this engine, were you like, holy cow, we're going to dominate this thing? Or was it like, man, we're going out on a limb here?
I had mixed feelings about it, to be truthful. You know, it was high risk. Those were high risk stakes.
That was probably, when I go back, just the execution of that whole thing with Ilmor, to think about we could design an engine, come to the Speedway, and execute and win. And it's one of my favorite times.
The engine was this, built by Ilmor in England, but branded by Mercedes-Benz, known as the 209 or the pushrod engine. But the design of it, as secretive as it got.
I had my dad and my Uncle Bobby in my motorhome at the Phoenix race, okay? And they're going, tell us about this engine. And I'm going, I can't.
I remember we announced it 1 week before the Speedway opened. So I told our guys, if you talk about this, it's like cutting off your paycheck. So everybody kept it under wraps.
It made its Speedway debut right on time, opening day, but only Emerson Fittipaldi and Paul Tracy were on hand. Unser Jr. and the Penske engineers were at the Michigan Speedway testing its reliability, trying to fine-tune a power plant which took advantage of areas in the rule book and produced a rumored 1,000 horsepower.
The engine did not complete 500 miles at Michigan until opening day of practice at Indy. You had Paul and Emerson at Indy bringing the car out opening day, and that's where really the world found out about the 209. I'm at Michigan trying to do 500 miles, and we finally did it that day.
The rest truly is history. Imbo turned to practice speed at 230.8 miles an hour. Little Al won pole that year with a 4-lap average of 228.
What I think about it now is if there was social media today, then it wouldn't have been a secret at all. We would have been toast right away.
And on race day, the Penske's dominated. Mo led 145 laps before making contact with the wall in turn 4, and Little Al took over from there.
And the checkered flag is there for Unser Jr.
A legendary year and moment, the day Penske power ruled at Indy.
Dave, anytime you do well at Indy, you know, successful like that, it's a great day. I knew right then this was something special, and then to be with Roger, who makes it special.